Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, April 30th, and we are officially very much in Taurus season. Hey, Taurus. And I don't know if you've seen on my Facebook or Instagram, but I am doing a little gift giveaway that I'm doing a draw for tomorrow. So I've asked people to write and just put in the comments what they would like to see more of from Shannon Astrology posts, and I have been loving the responses. I don't know why I resisted doing something like this for so long. It's because I'm a terrible businesswoman. But it is so great to get the input and the feedback, and I have so many ideas now. I'm so inspired. So it's absolutely wonderful. Thank you to everyone who has made a comment and entered the draw. I'm super pumped to do it tomorrow. Something that's become a little bit clear, kind of embarrassingly, is that I don't do a very good job of talking about what the actual gift bag is or what Shannon Astrology is. And and I do actually know that because I can check my Google Analytics and see that very few people go from my Facebook or my Instagram to my actual website to look at what I'm doing there. So I thought I would just kind of like break down what comes in the gift bags by showing you a Taurus gift bag, and then you'll know. And you can go check out shannonastrology.com if you want to look at any of the other bags, because if you click on any of the tiles for the signs, it will tell you everything about what is in that particular bag for that sun sign. And they're all different because I made them all different because every sign's different. So yeah, these are the bags. These are the little gift bags. So for earth signs, when I first launched the business, I started with the brown bag and a green ribbon. And then I had to buy some more bags. And this time I chose to go green with brown. So it's one of the elements, earth, that I have a choice of what color bag you get. So if you're watching this video, you'll know to specify because other people don't know, so they just get what they get. So the bag is made out of 100% recycled products. All of my products are very in line with my politics, so they're very environmental and local as much as possible. Direct trade. If I'm working with any the tea orchards, for example, that I get the organic teas from, and Canadian. I try to do business with women in business and stuff like that. So I just looked apologetic about that. Why? Why? But so yeah, so you get this bag and it's super durable. It's a beautiful drawstring. You can use it to carry anything around, and you can use this as like a shoe bag in your luggage. You can give beautiful gifts, and it actually carries quite a bit because it's gusseted. And yeah, that's the bag. It will last for years, and it's really nice if someone gets it, and then it just is a gift that keeps giving. Inside the bag, you get this, which is a brochure, Shannon Bienvenue of SB Creative, designed for me when I rebranded as Shannon Astrology from Star Presence. And she did a beautiful job. She's such a talent. So it tells you about your ruling planet, what's your motto, and then what parts of the anatomy do you rule. Inside is my write-up about why your sign is awesome with my little XO Shannon. And then on the back panel, it breaks down your tea and the profile of it, as well as your essential oil candle and why the essential oils have been selected for your particular blend. So that is your cute little brochure that comes in your bag, in the bottom of the bag. So the candle for Taurus, I make the candles myself, and they're all hand poured in my little kitchen, and I love making them. It's so much fun. It's a soy-based candle, soy with a bit of coconut wax with a cotton wick, and it's pure essential oil, so there's no fragrance, there's no chemicals. It does get a little bit more pricey because you have to use a lot of essential oils to get the scent really kind of like to come, the hot throw when you burn the candle to come off the candle. That was a big lesson in progress. That I had to process. And for Taurus, I selected eucalyptus and lavender. And there's a tiny bit of patchouli in there, but it is not a dirty hippie candle. You can't smell the patchouli, people. It just adds a bit of sweetness. And I chose eucalyptus because it kind of clears the mind of cobwebs and allows for rational thought, and lavender because it's very soothing and relaxing, and it kind of cues you to let muscular tension go. And Tauruses can carry a lot of muscular tension, especially in their neck and shoulders. because they're very dogged and persistent, and they just can get themselves really kind of um, fixed, and their muscles can hold a lot of tension. So that lavender is just kind of cues you to chill out. So this candle, the word for it is the creativity candle, because it clears your mind, helps you to relax, and then the little bit of patchouli massages your acute senses, because Tauruses tend to have very acute senses. For the tea, this is called the Talented Taurus tea. Let's see here. All of the teas, the tea base is organic. And as I said, the woman that I worked with only works with orchards that are organic and treat their workers very fairly. And she has fully investigated all of that. So I took a long time before I found a tea sommelier to work with. She works out of Hamilton. Her business is called Geek and Tea. Her name is Allie, and she's phenomenal. And I gave her basically a breakdown of how I wanted all of the teas to taste and what I wanted their base to be and blah, blah, blah. She sent me the teas. I tasted through them. I gave her notes. She sent me the teas again. I tasted through them. I gave her some finishing notes. And that's how I came up with all the blends. So yeah, the loose leaf teas themselves are organic. And then they're blended with certain like herbs and flowers and fruits. That are all like locally sourced or come off of a farm that she gets a lot of her herbs and stuff from, that is right on the Canadian Shield. So beautiful quality stuff. She doesn't do any citric acid or any kind of like flavoring that isn't completely natural. And with Taurus, I just came up with a blend that I wanted for each sign. I knew for Taurus that I wanted it to be something very strong and sensual. And that for me was a really creamy Earl Grey tea. I was influenced by a couple of friends who are Tauruses, who do love a really good quality. Well, Tauruses love good quality anything. So I wanted this to be like a top-notch Earl Grey. And she put some Provence kind of like herbs in it. So there's a bit of lavender in there. There's some rose hip, some rooibos. There's a bit of blackberry leaf, and the medicinal. So each one of the teas, I asked her to put a medicinal element in that would help with whatever body part that the particular sign rules. And Taurus rules the throat, the neck, and the thyroid. So I gave her a list of things that could be used to kind of help in that area, and she chose elderflower and elderberry. They're really good just in terms of they soothe inflammation with any kind of like laryngitis or swelling in the throat. And they're also really good immune system boosters, and they taste great. So it is a beautiful tea. I think it's my favorite tea. Well, the Scorpio tea is my favorite, but this one is absolutely wonderful, and I get a lot of reorders on this. It's my most reordered tea that people are like, I want that in bulk. It's a beautiful tea. And finally, stones and crystals. So in the brochure, every sign has kind of like their superpower and their kryptonite, or the folly of the sign, your Achilles heel. And for Taurus, it can be verbalizing their feelings. So they can get, especially if they get angry or if they get really upset, they tend to bottle, and they can get very blocked. Their throat chakra can get very blocked. And they do have to deal with issues of self-esteem and how do you value yourself, because they're ruled by Venus, and that is all Venus kind of concerns. And that can block too. Like, I can't ask for what I need, and I can't tell you how I'm feeling because I'm not worth it or whatever. Or they get really angry and they won't tell you what they're feeling, and they can then get a little bit grudgy, and it can be something that they want to let go of, but they can get really locked up here. So I chose Soda Light because it is really good for self-esteem and self-acceptance, but it also gives clarity of thought. It helps you to be very rational, and it helps you to verbalize your feelings. That's the most important thing about Soda Light that's important for Taurus. So you get this cute little card that tells you what your stone is, what it helps with. And then I made up mantra statements for each one of the signs so that you could just repeat it if you're wearing your cute little bracelet. You could repeat that mantra and have it in your head, and even carry it. It's such a cute little card to carry with you. And each one of the bracelets, unisex obviously, but has like this little lava bead right here. And you can put a drop of essential oil on that, something that's not going to burn your skin. It's not photosensitive. And then you have a little diffuser that you're walking around carrying around. And it comes in this cute little muslin bag that I hand stamp with your glyph. So this is the Taurus stamp and your little ink, and I hand stamp every bag. And then you get that all in this bag, and it comes with this little Shannon Astrology gift tag. So if you're giving this as a gift to someone and sending it in the mail, it has this to from card that I can fill out for you and send it directly to whoever you want to send this to, with the ribbon. And it goes into this little mailer box. And you get it, and you feel like the most special person in the world. So someone is going to win one of these gift bags tomorrow, and you can make it for any sign. I might be open to some mix and match if you want to do like a Sag candle and a Taurus tea and, you know, rose quartz bracelet of Virgo or something like that. We'll see. I'll talk with the winner. But that's just a breakdown. So as I say, every bag is different. Every sign has a different tea. Some of them are herbal, some of them are black. I've got oolong, I've got yerba mate. All of the stones and crystals of the bracelets are different and deal with different areas that you need support with. And then all of the essential oil blends for the candles are different. So it's just awesome. It's just awesome. I look forward to doing the draw tomorrow. And next week, Jamie Lynn, I will talk a little bit more about what's happening celestially and how that will be affecting us in 2020. So I'll see you guys next week.